This is the spanking new MGS5. Now, this is destined to be a big hit here in the UK. That is mainly because of its price up against its competitors. Yeah, so today I'm going to show you around it, take you for a little drive and tell you everything you need to know. Shall we? Subscribe. So this new MGS5 EV replaces the old ZS, and it's just under 4.5 metres long, which makes it about the same size as a Nissan Qashqai, which is a car that we all know but we can't spell. The S5 is based on the bits used in the MG4, which means it's got two battery options, a 49 kilowatt-hour option for the SE standard range and a 64 kilowatt-hour for SE and Trophy long ranges. The official figures say that they will go between 211 and 298 miles. So close to the 300 mark. Could they pump up the tyres or something? Get it over the line? Never mind. Pretty efficient anyway. Now the version we've got here is the SE long range version. So we've got slightly new design styles. At the front, I think it looks a little bit like a BYD, but we now have new lights. And this has been purposely put like that to look like a checkered flag. It's not because they were drunk and put them in a random order. At the front here, down this bit here, that's taken from the MG4 and the MG Cyber stuff. Down the side, we've got 17-inch wheels on the SE version. If you want to go for the trophy trim, then you get 18 inches. You've also got roof rails that can carry up to 70 kilos. And then about it, isn't it? It's just like every other SUV. Down the back, I'll be honest, looks like a VW, doesn't it? If you were to cover that badge, that could totally be a VW. It's the light bar, isn't it? Just looks the same. They're all just starting to look the same. Rear wiper though, shout out to that. Boot space, fairly decent. It's actually got bigger than the ZS. So this is now 453 litres plus bit of space underneath the boot floor there for your charging cables, netting, hooks, lovely. We don't have you have to go for the trophy trim if you want electric, but by the way, if you do have to fold down the rear seats, you'll get 1,441 litres of space, which is pretty big. Wow. Wow, bloody hell. That's way more spacious than I was expecting. That is set up for my driving position. I'm 5'6.5". Look at this. Look at all of this space. I can do this. I can do that. I can go down here. Look at that. That's really spacious. You've got one charge port in the SE version. If you go for the trophy trim, then it gets a pull down thing, but we don't have that in this version. And there's no pockets back here. How have they done that? That is so spacious. And also weirdly, this has a tighter turning circle than the MG4. I don't know how they've done that. That's all right, isn't it? That's all right. Two words, clean and cushy. There's no rubbish like plastics in here. It's all nice, cushy materials and it all feels very comfortable and looks very smart and very nice. You've got two screens. This is 10.25 inches. It has all of your driver information and then all of the buttons to control that is everything on here. And you know what? These work very well and they are actual physical buttons and none of this like haptic rubbish. This is how you control your regen braking by using the star, which actually comes up on the screen there. So you've got low, medium, strong and adaptive. This screen here, this is 12.8 inches and it's impressive. I've been playing around with it and there's just no lag in this whatsoever. So you can kind of press, it just keeps up with everything, which I think is very, very impressive. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, which is wireless as standard. You've got your climate controls in here, but also they've listened. People have been requesting knobs and buttons. Why? Because we love knobs and buttons. So they've done it. You've got volume controls, climate controls, there's your temperature, all down here. Nice and easy. Fantastic. Then, as you go along, you've got the sat nav here. That's all very nice and easy. It's pretty intuitive and lag free as well, isn't it? That's pretty good. You scroll along here, you've got all your battery information, that's how you can connect your phone. There's also apps that you can get on here, so you can get YouTube, you can get Spotify, you can get TikTok. So yes, if you've got kids in the front of the car, they can scroll through people TikTok dancing on your screen. That might be annoying. Maybe. Now this is obviously the SE trim, so we don't get wireless charging, but this is where you could put your wireless charging here if you went for the trophy trim. But there's also a bit of storage there for your phone. Apparently there's over 30 storage spaces within the entire car. I don't know if that also includes the cup holders. I would assume so. But in here, that's huge. That's huge. Oh, there's your little charge ports down there. So you've got 2 USB-Cs in there. You've also got storage down here. What else is down there? Oh, it's just storage. And then you've got a glove box, decent size. Door bins, very good size. Extra little bit of storage there on the door. By the way, this car only comes with 2 trims. So you've got the SE trim, which is the one we've got here, and the trophy trim, which is full top spec with everything. Like, you don't even have to pay to add an option. Actually, the only thing you do have to pay for as an option is the colour. So if you want the standard white, go for that. Or if you want a different colour, that's the only extra thing you'll have to pay for. One thing that I have found quite impressive is another thing that they've listened to. Sometimes it depends on your preferences if you get annoyed by certain bing bongs. Now it does have the sensor here that makes sure that you're paying attention to the road. Now earlier on when I was giving it a quick drive, she told me off for yawning. Yeah, came up on the screen. You shouldn't drive while you're tired. That's what it said on the screen. So I went, you know what, babe? You're absolutely right. So I bought a Lucozade. But you can switch that all off. And it's really simple to do. So you go onto the car there, and up here you've got the MG Pilot. Now up here is where you have everything that you can switch off. So your speed limit recognition, making sure that you're paying attention to the road, your lane keep assist, and you can customize it to suit how you want to drive. If certain things annoy you, if you don't want certain things on, you can turn them all off. And what you do is you switch everything off. Like say for example, I want to switch off blind spot detection. I would turn that off. And then what I do is I scroll back to the top, and MG Pilot Custom, if you hold that down, that then has saved how I want it to be. And then every time you would then get in the car, where normally everything would have to turn on, you'd have to go through that list over and over again. No, you'd go onto the home screen, you can swipe down like that, and it comes up with a menu, and then you would click MG Pilot Custom on, switch that on, confirm, and away you go. It means that every time you get in the car, you don't have to go, this list of things annoy me, so I'm just going to turn everything off. It's all just done on one button. It's done. They listen. They listen to that. They listen to that. What else we got here? Driving control. Now, we've got loads of drive modes: normal, sport, comfort, snow, and custom. So again, you can make it suit your needs. There's also one pedal drive. That's within this menu, which by the way, you can save to one of the buttons on here. You can save that to the star if you want to. Energy saving mode, regen braking, we've gone through that. What else have we got? Comfort braking. Hill descent control. Mode, light press, heavy press. Let's put on heavy. Should we take it for a drive? Shall we? This is rear-wheel drive, believe it or not, which should make it a little bit more fun. Apparently, there will be an all-wheel drive that's coming very, very soon. It's also kind of powerful. It's one of the quickest cars in its class, actually. It's got 223 horsepower and will do 0 to 62 in 6.2 seconds, which is reasonably quick. I don't think it has to be that quick, but apparently, coming soon, there will be an all-wheel drive version that's even quicker if you want to have a little bit more fun. I mean, this car is not really a car that's been designed to be fun. It's a family SUV, isn't it? But you know what? It drives perfectly fine. It's smooth, it's dealing with potholes pretty well. There's a bit of weight behind the steering, which I know that Ginny would be a fan of because she likes a real heavy steering wheel. She's so old school like that. I also kind of like it because you feel that little bit more connected to the car. Sometimes if the steering's too loose, you feel like you're not completely in control.
This video is brought to you with Andersen EV, the UK's most awarded home charge point brand of 2024, offering over 200 colour and finish options, a market-leading 7-year warranty, and a unique hidden tethered cable.
There's not that much body roll in corners. I thought there was going to be a little bit more, but it's not too bad. Although earlier, I do want to point out, Manos felt a little bit car sick. Are you feeling all right now?
It was mainly your driving.
It was because of my driving, not because of the car. Charging wise, fairly decent. If you go for the smaller battery, so the 49 kilowatt hour battery, that will charge at 120 kilowatts DC rapid charging. If you go for the bigger battery, then it goes up to 139 kilowatts. Now, in the press pack, it didn't say the speed of AC charging, or your slow home charging, if you will. And I was asking why. I was like, why is that not in the press pack? How fast does it charge on an AC charger? It's because it only does 7. So right now, the regen braking I've got set on, what have I got it set on? Let's put it on strong. So as I lift off the accelerator, it's not bad. Not bad. And then you do have the option of pressing the one pedal if you go into the menu, then you can come down to a complete stop, which I always find very satisfying. And as soon as you start driving electric cars and as soon as you start using one pedal driving, it makes you very happy. It does. It's quite a nice driving position. Visibility is great. Can I point out another thing? The mirrors, right? If you regularly share your car, so like say, I don't know, you're in a relationship and you just share one car and you have to tweak the mirrors every time you get in the car, that's going to bug you a little bit, because moving the mirrors is down here and I have to lean forward to put the mirror in position, go back and check it, put the mirror in position, go back and check it, move forward, move it, go back and check it. And if you have to regularly move your mirrors, that would annoy you. I'd rather it just be on the door. So we have done, bang on 44 miles so far today. And I'm getting 3.3 miles per kilowatt hour, which is probably about right. It's perfectly fine. It's a perfectly fine car. Do you feel special while driving it? No, you don't, but that's not what you're paying for. You're paying for a solid family SUV, and that is exactly what you've got here. I think your passengers would be more than happy. I mean, the MGS5 EV was always a fairly decent car, wasn't it, for the price and how it drove? Everyone seemed pretty happy with it, everyone that got one. And now this feels like quite a big upgrade. It does already, and I've only driven it for a couple of hours. Yeah, they've stepped up massively for this. So if you've currently got a ZS EV and you're looking for something new, just get yourself one of these. Now here's the bit you've been waiting for, the price. Now this MGS5 starts at £28,495. Now you've got to bear in mind that there are brands releasing little hatchbacks right now that's the same price. No, this is an SUV. This is a full practical family car. And then, if you add £2,500, you will then get this version. This is the SE long range version. So then you get the bigger battery. But also, that's the same starting price as the Skoda Elroq. Interesting. Add another £2,500 to that, and then you get the trophy trim, which basically has everything that this car has, plus a long list of more things, which is now going across the screen right now. All of this, look, all of that. Let's go. All of that on top of that for an extra £2,500, which is very impressive. And once you've done that, you've got what? £33,495 top whack, which is around the starting price of the Kia EV3. Interesting. They've undercut everyone, and fair play. I mean, the interior is decent. You've got no gloss, shiny black plastic going on in there. It's all nice, cushy materials. Look, by all means, let us know what you think in the comments section below. Would this be the ideal car for you? If budget is an issue and you want a practical family SUV, would you go for this? I mean, you might as well. See you next time.